is in the on position, so hopefully it's on too. Let's try to find ourselves on the telephone. Your phone's gonna ding. Your channel. A wee stream there it is. Let's save it to the playlist. Live streams done. And click in. And hopefully here. Yep. I can hear myself. Let's turn that volume right off. Right. Let's change the track though. Let's change the track. What happened there? We'll just do the first one. Darren is in the house. Hello, Darren, mate. How did you enjoy your wee stream earlier? I was thinking about that game as well a lot of months ago. It does look fun, although it was it's never that cheap. I've never seen it in a sale or anything. Has the pizza filled a gap? It did. Pizza for breakfast. It was homemade pizza, but it's not really like pizza. It's like a garlic bread naan, a big round one, and we fire it in the oven with loads of ham and pepperoni and salami and pastrami and all on the top of it. We'll leave it in for about 8 or 9 minutes and then take it out. Cheese all over it, ordinary cheese, and then spicy cheese all over it, and then a wee dip of hot sauce. Oh, it was nice. It was hard to beat, sir. It's the best fun you've had on a game for a very long time, although you were saying it felt weird on the steering wheel for you. So did you ended up back in the hand controller? A wee bit that I was watching you while I was preparing all the cheese and all. Mr. Lane came into the house that day. Was Mr. Lane. Oh my goodness, this could be a fantastic start to a stream. 1,150 libraries, of which 63 times he thought it was too damn sexy to keep to himself. And there you go, if you like your Coca-Cola drinks and Sprite and Fanta, Kit Kats, they're nice. They are nice. I have a shitload of Beatles, badass libraries for Beatles, but that is nice. Why would I refuse that? This is a good start. Who is this? Mr. Lane Ski 09. Did we add that? Might as well have myself a wee Sprite one as well. It's definitely a controller game. It looks really good. I mean, good fun, like. And a Kit Kat. I don't really like red, but I might as well have it. Why not? Someday we'll have a break. We'll have a Kit Kat. The first 4 with dove on, like a dog on a piece of meat, like a fly on a lump of shite. There's a nice green Rizzler one as well. Nothing else that we're diving on at the moment. Very nice, sir, very nice. I like your top four. Mr. Lane, what about you, sir? Just the 2 libraries, none of those are going to be uploaded, I very much doubt, no. 313, 9, too sexy to keep to himself. But nothing that we're going to dive on. Right, let's tell them that the host is alive with a... oh, no. A thanks for joining me, everyone. That's all I need to know at the minute. As Ryan bounces in. Hello, Ryan. How are you, mate? Just got to nip this shot back in 10 minutes. No problem, darn. How are you, Ryan? Good to hear, sir. See that new strain of corona? 7 people was diagnosed with it over here yesterday, and it's running mad. I think in Israel, isn't it? It came from Israel, is it, or somewhere like that? But yeah, I can see the new strain putting us into further lockdowns. I'm good. Chilling out, Ryan. I've been chilling out this morning, just out in the sunroom. It's another lovely day over in Belfast. I was chilling out in the garden there, and I chopped up a couple of plants. My dad brought me down a wood chopper, like for all your branches. You can throw it in and it chops them up and grinds them all up. So I got rid of trying to tidy the garden and get the garden prepared for when getting it all stoned this year, hopefully. These two having a bit of fun with each other. Didn't take much work. No, it wasn't really at all. It was 5 wee small plant pots, and I cut the tree off at the bottom. They were only about on thickness. Can't really grow anymore because they were only in small pots. So I just sawed them off the bottom, and then I set them into the machine. And all the wee machine, he gave me a line up. It's brilliant. You just plug it in, switch it on, and stick the branches in, and away it goes. And 6 or 7 trees, which would have looked like they were maybe, when I cut them off at the base and you held them up, they were maybe 3 foot. And so worse. So 7 trees of 3 foot, all grinded up into no more than half a box, about 1.5 foot, maybe by 1 foot wide. Right. Anyway. Oh, a few in. Let's hand out the thanks for joining me, everyone, with a Make Your Way to Trek Plays, starting soon. Attention please. Attention please. Look at all GR4 competitors. That's all GR4 competitors. Make your way to track please. Race will be commencing shortly. In fact, it's all GR3 competitors. Excuse me. All GR3 competitors. Make your way to track please. Don't you worry. Get ourselves ticked in, make sure we don't miss it. There was one guy left, still waiting to get the track. Was he a new joiner or had he only joined? No, he hadn't. He'd been in for a while. Yes, he had. He was literally just in the house. We'll give him a wee second to get in. Hopefully Mr. Turismo will allow double figures off the starting line with no qualifying on, so it's just 9 lap races. Oh, there we go. Everybody was in. 11 people turned up that day for the first one of the day. What did Mr. Turismo have in store? Ginger was in the house. Hello, Ginger. Hope you're well. Thanks for hopping in, mate. We're not on alcoholic beverages quite yet. We're just on a nice glass of ice with a splash of boost. Oh, people have definitely got a fair start. Oh, did Mr. Turismo. Yep, one stuck in the line. Mr. Turismo, what do you like? One, it's only one, it's only one. Alright, that's not bad, Mr. Turismo. I suppose that's better than what I have seen. And the short shift of life out of this car. Oh, where are you going? Oh, boys. Oh, be nice. My goodness. Just keep along the boom. I haven't took that traction and pulled off or nothing. I reckon they're coming forward again. Aye, on the radar, look at them, too. Oh, could I get a sexy nose on you? Yep, we have a sexy nose on you. My goodness, it was slow. Come on, just survive a wee corner or two. I'll no doubt be back. No, they're not. They're still continuing their own private party. One behind us there. Right, what are we? 6 seconds off the lead. Need to remember short shift. Mr. Steve Dolman. On you go. 5.7, so a wee bit closer to the leader. Is he coming back at us? He could be. Oh, he was late as a could be. That was awful. Scared of him ascending the crazy one. 4.4 litre, made a mistake or something there. No in his own. Alcoholics Highway, or else refreshment lane, whatever you want to call it. It's refreshment lane today. Moving this to the house. Hello, moving. I think this is your first time in, sir. It's the first time I think I remember. Well, you know what I'm like. Well, maybe you don't. You probably don't know what I'm like. Already thinking to yourself, my goodness, some confusion shit going on there. Thank you very much for hopping in, Moomin. Nice to meet you, sir. On the stream. Anyway, even though we've met in the chats. How are you? Hopefully you're having a good one. I came too late on the brakes. Braking like I'm in a different car. Thank you very much for hopping in anyway, sir. Pleasure to have you in. Have you heard the rumours about fabulous prizes being handed out? How would you like to win yourself a fabulous prize after this race, live on stream? It would make my day. Let us know. Right, it's start of lap 4, 3.2. The wind's just on up the road. And we have a bit of pace for sure. First and second, maybe we're having a bit of fun. Oh, left required there. Prizes, you say? Yes, fabulous prizes. Absolutely fabulous prizes, man. I'll get this here race done and dusted, sir, and we'll get the spin to win board up, and you get to see some of those fabulous prizes. We'll play spin to win if you have the time to hang about till this one's over. Come on, don't you start defending it. Did you only turn up here for P3? There's a big straight ahead of us next. I think you should give me a wee land of it. I can maybe take us up to those two on up the road. Oh, you have a sexy car on your left hand side, sir. Oh, wee glitch. You used to race in the lobbies a while ago. That's your second account, right. Who are you? Do I know you then? Almost at the party. Oh, the leader getting away a tad from second. Oh, get your nose in. Oh, he's hit the wall as well. Second is struggling. Excuse me. Again, don't really want to go for it on him. The ladder's got another. No, he's defending it. He wants us to go right around the outside. We were breaking as little as we can. Oh, you're too deep. You've missed that. Oh my goodness, live on stream. Look at that. There's a big red face there behind us. He's totally been sucked into that corner there. Right. Have we got any sort of pace for the man out front? 3 to go. Mr. Combat. Let's test Mr. Combat. Mr. Bat, I'm going to call you Mr. Bat. Let's test him with wee flash of the headlights and say hello. How's it going, sir? Scotty Senior here. Don't mind me flashing the lights, we're just saying hello. If you didn't know, the lights are designed to add an extra bit of pressure to your ass area. And hoping, oh, underfront department, that's it. I'm wondering, he's got a bit of pace for sure. We need him to drop us a wee bit or something. Now he's back into that slip. Again, a few flashes of the headlights. Friends, on your own account. Getting there every time. Run the laps, but come on, get the nose on you. Getting away, if anything. Again, a few flashes of the headlights just in case he forgets what he's doing. Admiring that sexy library. It does look impressive, doesn't it? Back at it. Bound to distract me. Oh, easy. Oh, I'm getting away, if anything. Oh, a wee mistake, after a wee mistake. He's very consistent. No mistakes from him yet. Come on, no time. One to go. Yeah, for sure. We're pushing. Another couple of flashes of the lights, just in case. He's one of those guys that can't take them on the last lap. Another couple. Come on. Still flashing away at him. Oh, get your nose in. But too far back for even the wildest, most craziest lunge. We'll try to scare him, but let him see that wee arrow maybe rushing into his screen. Make his heart pound ever so slightly. Good race, sir, good race. And now he receives the congratulations flashes. So, tell me this, Moomin. Did you play with as much in your other account? Have you been on the channel much? Have you played Spin to Win, or have you heard of Spin to Win? Or is this something that you've only heard of and you're like, what is this? I take it Jessie as well. Yes, Jessie as well. Let me turn around and have a look. Yep, she's on her horse again. She's having a wave. We'll see. We'll turn the camera around. There she is. Give it a wave. There she is in the background on her horse again. No. He hadn't heard of Spin to Win before, right? Well, let's get this stuff on now then. Broadcast settings, advanced settings, camera video settings, and let's make that as large as possible. And we'll spin the camera around and see if we can get the fabulous prizes on your screen. And hopefully now when we come back out, you'll see, Moomin. Don't get too excited, sir, but you can't see. There's a couple of steering wheels of PlayStation 5. There's a special Formula 1 race day which comes with an all-exclusive 1-hour spa treatment with Lewis Hamilton, or for you and a friend to go to a Ferrari team meeting. If you're smart, you'll go to the Ferrari team meeting and then phone Lewis Hamilton and ask him if he wants to come with you as your friend. But best of luck. Let's see. Fingers crossed, everyone, for a moment. Off we go, around and around the spinner goes. Where it stops, absolutely nobody knows. If you hear rumours, don't listen to them, they're telling you lies. Right, it's looking like it's probably going to be a steer. Oh my goodness, it was almost. It's still going at the minute. It did look like a steering wheel there. Formula 1 race day, quite possible still, and a couple of cash prizes. It is moving. It's around about this stage of proceedings that we do like to hand out that terms and conditions apply. And I took a wee bit of shite sometimes, now and again, but I've only got one sim rig left as well. I'm not really worried about it landing on your own pick, because we know that you'll probably pick a free spin and play the game all over again. But again, it looks like it's settling down on a free beverage. We owe you a wee drink, sir. If you ever find yourself over in Belfast, we'll stick your name on the back of a wee thing, and we'll maybe get your name. You can join me at the bottom of the garden in the cave, chill out, we'll have a wee beverage, and a chill out, a game of darts, we'll get your autograph on the signing board, we'll beat you up on Street Fighter and a few other old arcade games perhaps, who knows. Hopefully you have a wee giggle and a wee smile on your face there, and you're not on the telephone to your lawyer or solicitor demanding a Formula 1 race day. Darren is back as well. Hello, Darren. Anything could happen here, says Jesse. Congratulations, get the party started. And that's just too good. It's too big. Look at it. I know why Jessie has been grabbing my neck. From I had a shave, she's been grabbing that bit of my neck. Look at it. It is. Oh my goodness, that's bad looking. I do have to hold my head up, try and look a bit more respectable. The neck is starting to double up on me. What am I doing? Right, I want to reduce the height of my bake. To start off with, broadcast settings, advanced settings, camera video settings, and reduce that, please. There we go. That's much more bearable. Now. Only 5 of us here. We'll let them 5 have a track vote. They can surprise me. If you pick a circle, then I'm picking the track, because I'm not driving around in a circle. Not a problem, sir. Not a problem. Yeah, like spin the wheel. Thanks for hopping in anyway, sir. Nice to see you. Where are they going for? That's a nice surprise. That is a nice surprise. That's awesome. In fact, no, let's not ask them for a GR4. I don't want to go GR4 on it. I don't think that would be too long of a race. GR3 there's fine. There's only 4 of us here. The laps are going to have to be reduced too. Yeah, we're going to reduce it right down, and we'll get a reboot of the room. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Come a little closer. What do I fancy in this one? I'll just go for a wee drive in the AMG. There's only 3 of us. Surely you guys will maybe want to go out as well. I ain't going to pretend. Oops, we've lagged out. That's an awful connection there. The host has had an awful connection there. Apologies to those 2 guys. Hopefully they don't hate me forever. Create room. Load. And again, we'll try and tease people in the seaside. It seems to work. Many green cars. Yes, I love my green. I really do. In many different ways. Huh? Everybody loves somebody sometimes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Play to the officer. Can't say I recognize the name. Nothing really here for us. Absolutely nothing. I think he was in the last room. I might have already had a nosy at you, have we? Yes, I think. Yeah, we did. too many green cars. I'm gonna have to do a wee stream one day, just so as I kind of have a wee video of all my personalised cars, as well as some other liveries which are just my favourites. But yeah, I have a lot of liveries that for the last 5 or 6 months, the liveries that have been adding, I only have room for them because I spent an hour removing liveries. And if you had seen some of the liveries that I had to throw away and remove, it would bring a tear to your eyes. It's me, Scotty. Who's me? Play but play? Are you play but play? Or else are you the R4M guy? If it's Ginger, that looks like a second account as well. So does Ginger, is this your sneaky undercover account to go and check out streamers and take them out, cause hassle in their lobbies, start pit fights? JJ is in the house. How are you, young man? All good, hopefully. Moomin be back in a while, have dinner to finish. And cheesecake, that sounds good. Cheesecake to finish as well, my goodness. You're making me hungry. I love my desserts. Thank you, nice to see you, sir. We'll catch you, I'm sure, at some point. Right, there's a few in. Let's tell them that we're live with a thanks for joining me, everyone. And make your way to Trek, please. Starting soon. Attention, please. Attention, please. Got all Group 4 competitors. That's all Group 4 competitors. Make your way to Trek, please. Race will be commencing shortly. Thank you. And you're gonna send me a picture of this cheesecake later, just to rub it in, just to say, look what I had. Look at that picture. I bet that makes a wee bit of saliva drip off your cheek, maybe. Jessie does that as well. Jessie's into watching. I like watching food programs, and then it makes you hungry, and then you go and you make something to eat, or you order something to eat. But when you don't have all that delicious food or anything in the house to make, and just watching it, you just sit there starving with hundreds of different ideas. Jessie could sit and watch food stuff, and after I eat, I don't really enjoy watching it, because then you're full and you don't feel hungry. It's like I enjoy watching it because it gives you the hunger, and then you go and you satisfy that hunger, rather than, yeah, Jessie could have her dinner and then watch all barbecue programs and all. JJ is using capitals. What have I missed, young man? Apology. He says, Scotty, I'm really happy about this season's FIA. I feel like I'm finally getting good. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard it up before, you better listen up. Check the man out. He's only 13 years old, a future world champion. JJ Balding. Jack Balding racing, and he races in real life as well. Go-karts, he could be Formula 1 world champion, make friends with him now, before he's racing famous. They're all talking about him. Even in my last FIA race, I heard the rumours in the background. This young man is hauling ass. He's going places fast. Right, everybody was in. Let's get one started then with no guilty feelings. Boom, boom. Just like that. There's no guilt. We haven't left anybody out. We just need Mr. Turismo now to give us a bit of backup and let everyone start. You have, JJ, you have started this season very, very impressive. I think it's the sexy livery team change. It's the new team you're with. They're badass liveries. Got to be worth half a second a lap. No, I was joining. You were too slow. And the crying faces don't work anymore because you're 13. You're not 12 anymore, JJ. Stuff only worked on me when you were 12. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Shouldn't have been that. I think one person stuck on the line, another two just with false starts. I just got home. Don't worry then, just sit down and chill out and relax. It's only a wee 9 lapper. You'll be back in for the next one. Oh, there's a lot of braking there. You just turned on the PlayStation. By the time your game gets loaded up and all, there'll only be a couple of laps left to go. Patience, young man, patience. Good things come to those who wait, isn't that what they say? And I've been waiting for a long time. We're gonna move together again. He was lacking a bit of drive on the exit of the chicane. He looked like he was going to defend it, but then he left it open. Was he coming back? He was coming back to show the wee sexy nose. Just about got over in time to discourage the man from fully sending it on us. I would imagine he'll be back for that side by side in the turn 1. Go at it, you could go at it. Right, wee bit of pressure off the ass area. See if we can focus. Get away from them. Oh, they understeer. You're tied with Tidge in the manufacturers. My goodness, how does it feel up there at those dizzy heights, JJ, with famous names like Tidge? I see Key doesn't like those dizzy heights anymore. I watched Key stream the other day. Key deliberately got a couple of last places in a daily race. He didn't want to be in with the big boys. He wanted to be in a lower split for a bit more fun. And there's poor me. I would love to have had to do that to be up there. I don't know. I think the excitement of just being up there. I know it's a different feeling when you're in a race for the win or a race for the top 3 for sure. It's a nicer feeling than a battle for the top 15. But a battle for the top 15 with some of the guys that are in top split would feel amazing to me. Nick Kay is in the house. Hi, can anyone tell me that's a big one for me to read, sir? If you don't know me, I will try my best to read that. What the corner stats refer to? I'm not doing braking for that corner. I'm not even sure I've seen any cornering stats. I don't recall ever going and looking at any stats on the game. There's JJ writing me big messages as well. User mustard. Excuse me. That's not a dumb question, Nick. That's a highly smart question. I'm sorry, I'm too dumb to be able to tell you that. Can't recall ever looking at any kind of graph in this game to tell me, like, in this corner, up and down, in this corner, blah blah. I don't recall ever seeing any kind of graph, except for the graph in the tuning bit, which apparently tells you when the car revs out or the best place to change gear, but sure, half the time it's wrong as well. That's the only graph I've ever seen, so I'm not sure what graph you're talking about. Theresa, hopefully Mills, hopefully I pronounced that right. Hello, thanks for hopping in. Jesse had a giggle in the background. That's probably not your name. Teresa, is it, or Theresa? What do you reckon, Jesse? Teresa? Mills is the way to go there, maybe. Right, a bit of focus. I've been waffling, trying to catch those big questions. Ren has the record on Daily B. That shouldn't surprise you. Nothing would surprise me when it comes to Ren. I'm telling you, I am. If I could go to the bookies and bet money on Ren becoming world champion on Gran Turismo, I would go and stick a couple of pounds on that. Ren, I believe Ren is a very special talent. He's not been on the game for long at all, and the speed he's got already is amazing. Don't you concentrate too much on them out fast laps, JJ, as well. Fast laps mean nothing. Fast laps is just to scare guys like me whenever you're in the same lobby, and when I'm in a race pulling away from you, I realise his fast lap, he's not doing that stuff every lap. He only did that once. I've started the day stream half decent on the chat and not particularly good in the driving department. Sorry, love, what? What is he laughing at? Oh, who was he talking about? Ren? Yeah, he's played the game for, I think, about a year now. That's not long, JJ. That's not really long at all, considering, like, he just picked up the game and started playing, and he's top split material for sure. In fact, if Ren is in a top split race, Ren will probably be in the top 5 almost for sure. If he's in a top split race, he's not going to be one of the slower ones in the top split, struggling for a top 15 and stuff. I would imagine he's going to be one of the guys who's consistently up in the top 6 and 7 spots. James is in the house as well. Hello, James. And JJ's in the house too. My brain's gone from this one, you know. My brain really is gone. There's nothing holding my attention and keeping my focus here. I don't know why, because there's an alcoholic bottle of bubbly just on up the road. 12.5% for that bottle of bubbly just on up there. Yeah, I definitely can't reach that whenever I'm driving. Thank you, Mr. Fresno. Thank you. Right, I'm not going to look at the chat for one lap, and then I'm going to see if I'm interested in still going. We'll see if we catch him any for a lap, see if I can focus. And perhaps get a bit of want back in us. Right, so what do we like? 2.4 at the moment. Let's see if I can bring him in at all. And if we don't, I think we're going to go and read the chat. Oh, Stephen. Prity. It didn't take it actually that bad either, the initial part of it. I was quite surprised to step out. Thought we'd made it. Come on. Jessie sounds like she's up having a party in the background. A wee bit of paint mark left in the chicane. We're kind of considering we had that big mistake. We kind of do want stay now. Is that someone slowing down, feeling sorry? No, that's someone that's gave up a long time ago. That a wee smooth bit of stuff as well. Okay, we're entertained now again. We want that off Mr. Ron. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy, we said right before taking a chunk of the corner. And we're back at the party. Oh dear. That's made my mind up now as well. It would have been a second, but we were all lonely. He died in the chicane. Right, what's next then? Cars have performance ratings on stats such as speed, acceleration, braking, cornering and stability. Easy to beat last corner score. Right. I've never even seen no stats or anything. And you were just wondering what they meant with the corner. Yeah, I know what you mean. I get what he's saying. So do. Like, just exactly what are they referring to when they're talking about cornering? Good grip, good rotation. Right, let's get them into a track vote. No, they're still out racing. We quit that one with a lack of interest. Shameful stuff. Absolutely shameful. It was me who has the big red face that day. But there was nothing there for us. There's the leader on his last lap. Surely, with such a lead, the Spaniard would give the fans at least a handbrake turn at the finish line. Or was he under strict team orders not to do any such thing? He was under strict team orders. There was no handbrake turn. What about Mr. R4M HH79 GT? Was he under strict orders to bring back that car in its best condition? And did he give a damn about those orders? Or was he here for the fans that turned up that day as he comes to the line? No, he's under team orders again. Only one left. It was the fans went home. Boo! Look at them. There was all sorts of F's on the track that day. The fans weren't pleased. Anyway, thanks for taking the time. No problem, Nick, sir. Nice to meet you, and thank you for hopping in. And Darn, enjoy your tea. Catch you later. I'm still on. Thank you. Not a problem, Darn. Thanks for hopping in, sir. Right. Let's get them in the track vote. Where will they go? Let's keep an eye on what's coming up. There's one at Corral, an off-road track. Someone wants to go to a wee Coda one. Sardinia Road Track B. A Tokyo one. Mount Panorama. I think I'm just going to not pick. That's all. There's 4 of them tied at the minute, and someone voted, and 2 of them at the end voted for Sardinia B to steal it. Don't you worry. We can take our time. So what version is this? They're going that way. Right, the forward version of B. So it's around that. Right. This is my least favourite version of all the Sardinia combinations, but it is actually still quite fun. What is people going for? I might jump in the Sirocco. No, we'll get a front tower, but it's one of these here tracks as well. Later on in the Sirocco, we should get used to driving the Sirocco at this track. Don't you worry, we can take our time. Come a little closer. let's go over. Was there anything ridiculously sexy out on track? Mr. Shiphouse, how are you looking? That's not too bad. Not too bad. Nice splash of green from Mr. Pleb at play. Attention please, attention please. Code TX3 Jack. That's JJ Balding. Jack Balding Racing. Get your arse to track please. Before you start crying that you Scotty, please, I'm sad. Restart. Lewis is in the house. Hello Lewis. What type of wheel do you have? A G29, sir. The cheapest one there is available, but I would highly recommend it. I have had a barrel load of fun from I bought it, especially if you have somewhere where you can always have it up, just like rather than having to rearrange your dining room table and your TV and everything each time you want to play. If you can just have it in a wee corner somewhere where it's always up and plugged in and ready to play, it's definitely great value for the money. And for sure, I would imagine if the best driver in the world, if Lightning jumped into my rig, he would still be able to whip everybody's ass, even on a G29, no doubt. You beat me? What did you beat me? You beat me at what? Right. Let's go. Maybe should have drove around a wee lap or two, but hopefully the car will be alright. I'm not sure what you beat me at, JJ. Good luck, gentlemen. Have fun. No quali, no JJ, as the tears start to roll down the young man's cheeks. No, he thought there was quali. Think about the state of me, JJ. I'm in this car off the starting line, going absolutely bloody nowhere. Right, and remember the track is the middle one. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Oh, JJ. Is that JJ Balding about to leave? This famous JJ Balding quit. Oh my goodness, they're aggressive, my goodness. He wanted it. Oh, we went with two with Razor on sale. He sunk it as well. And James take his places with him. All of a sudden, no, I've got the red balls in the middle as well to believe that. Oh. This car again should be competitive on it. Come on, Stephen. Still haven't. Always when I come to this track, that's the corner where I just brain fade and think it's not this track. Oh, easy. Right, what is it to the lead? 5.5. Mr. Shiphouse and the Spaniard. I've got a pace about them. Oh, easy. Again, we got Prity here and there. Oh, the leader, did he crash and make a mistake? Or feel a bit lonely? Time his brakes a wee bit behind us. James about to start a party at the front as well. We might slow down the pace and bring them back to us. Alright, he's defending it anyway. So this James have a chase. We would like them to go side by side around the corner. Are we island? No lap left. Come on. Oh. Oh, you hacker! You hacker! Good drive, James, good drive. It's a fun wee track, that one as well. Dad's in the house. Hello, Dad. How are you, mate? You're back at the motocross this weekend. Good, good. Have fun, sir. Some nice weather as well, hopefully. Don't worry, we can take our time. Come a little closer. Let's go over what I had in mind. I finished, says JJ. Well done. Congratulations. A whole lap behind me. Alright, track vote. Track vote. What time are we at? 5 to 6. If the room drops down to five or less, I'll have a wee reboot and see if we can get a good boot one or something going. And if not, we'll just have a wee bit of a waffle before we jump off. GR vote. Red Dead Day tomorrow. Yeah, we probably will, JJ. We'll try. We'll try and jump on Red Dead tomorrow night. GR3. I'm going to vote for GR3 as well. Mr. Pleb, thank you for joining us for a wee race. I'm going to vote for 3 as well. In fact, I'm going to reboot room for a last one. Apologies, as JJ was on the pen as well. Ooh, how angry will the young man be? Will he be smashing that television? Perhaps even jumping up and down on his PlayStation 4? Who knows? Right, let's see if we can get a Goodwood one going. A big race at Goodwood. Did anybody want a big race at Goodwood? Yeah, we'll leave it open in case we do feel guilty and want to get off early or something. I'm going to prepare a wee smoke for myself. I go out walking right after midnight, out in the moonlight. Last race of the evening. If we could even get a last one going, JJ, hopefully we can. Hopefully we can. I have to say I've missed my racing this week. The last couple of times we've got on, we've had a very slow stream in terms of being able to get the races started. We even had a couple of good rooms that just ended up being wasted because Mr. Turismo wouldn't let them start the race. But mostly sitting, hoping that people will join us. Oh, Jesse, have you got tobacco, love? Could I have it to roll myself a wee smoke? No, I'm coming to get it now. Don't you worry about that. I'll come up and get it, no problem. In your red gear the day? Huh?
Yeah.
Where is the tobacco? In your tin?
Yeah.
I just take your tin. Yeah, I'm rolling a magical cigarette, okay? Okay? Yeah, I'm rolling a special cigarette. Right. Where were we? JJ, are you out on track? Come on. He is. And he's got himself in the Sirocco. Is this the day that JJ was going to be able to give ourselves a race at Goodwood without making a mistake? Without making us feel sorry for him and having to slow down and wait on him? Here he goes. Let's see what he puts in. Let's see if he does anything different than us as well. He's on a decent one at the moment. Oh, he's missed an apex there now. That was a poor run. Look at that one. That could be 3/10 there even, because that's an important corner. You just keep making the whole way along that straight. Could still, quite possibly though, dip into the 13s. What's he like on the chicane? He still had a bit of an early lift. He's still a bit nervous on the chicane. I think the Sirocco's just an absolute beast at the chicane. You can like slam on the brakes late as you're turning into it, and it's still just lovely and settled and goes exactly where you want it. What was it, JJ? A 13.8, and there's still 3/10 in that form, so what's that? 13.5. The young man's hauling, he's hauling, but like we say, one lap doesn't matter. Can he do 25 of those laps in a row? In fact, can he even do a lap like that in a 10-minute qualifying session? If we manage to get a race going. I could hardly believe it when I heard the news today. They had to come and get it straight from you. You said you were leaving, someone swept your heart away from the look upon your face. I say it's true. So tell me all about it. Tell me about the plans you're making. If I could have a beer, where's Jesus? Heaven knows I'd sip it nice and slow. Try to pick a place that ain't too crowded. Gladly go wherever it wants to go.
You can bet I'd order of a couple tall ones and tell the waitress, good luck, JJ, good luck, to put 'em on my tab. And I'd be sure to let 'em do the talking. Be careful when I got the chance to ask. Tell me how'd you turn the other cheek to save a sour soul like me. Do you hear the prayers I send? What happens when life ends? When you think you're coming back again.
Benson was in the house. Hello, Mr. Benson. How are you, sir?
You're just strutting out.
I was not gonna have a woodbine, but now you're on. Why the hell not? Don't leave a man hanging with a woodbine all alone. Get your very own one going. And Jerry is in the house as well. Hello, Jerry. Good, good. Yes, we're chilling out, Benson. We're chilling out. Struggling to get races going. Lonely. Been very lonely. The last couple of times we've got on, I feel like our fun days in Gran Turismo now is our FIA days. Whenever we're if we get on the day before, that's like we're able to get a decent lobby, or else there's other good lobbies to join to get a decent practice, and then the excitement of the FIA races. But when we're not doing the FIA race on FIA day and we get on, we're sitting and in wee lobbies like a 3 and 4 and just not getting a race. So we miss it this week. I don't really feel like I've played it this week. And next week we're probably not going to do next week here, because I have not found the patience in me to sit down and learn that their Circuit de la Sarthe track. I don't know. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I don't have the patience to sit down and drive round and round and learn it. So the chances of us doing that are slim as well. And then the week after that should be the Sardinia Race C one. So hopefully then we'll get some good practice lobbies going whenever that one's due. Come do some team events with your ball, Benson. Sure, you need a PC for that iRacing stuff. Do you not? And a set of Corsa on the PlayStation 4 is meant to be pretty poor quality and stuff. Or else are you doing competitions on Gran Turismo on your PlayStation? Are you top splitters sneakily having a big race at Goodwood that I could get a special invitation to or something? Start just me and you. Get away, JJ. I mean, I'm not starting a 25 lapper with just me and you, young man. If you want a couple of wee dices for cash now. Do you want a couple of wee dices? And we'll take the qualifying and stuff off. Just a race. And what? 4 lap. Dice for cash. I want the race, says JJ. I want to beat you. Can we do a few dice for cashes? Yes, we can indeed. Well, the Huracan's getting the first place start anyway, you can be sure of that.
And I tell everyone, but no one would believe it. If I could have a beer with Jesus. Now he can probably only stay for just a couple of rounds, but I'd hope and pray he'd stay until they shut that whole place down.
3 A+ guys turned up that day. 2 in an OP Sirocco. Yes, you too, JJ. Good luck. It was lights out and go, go, go. Oh, I was very early on the brakes for him though. It's hammer time, please. Yep, only 4 laps. Hammer time from the start. Can't afford JJ to be sneaking off. Out front there. Need to follow him through. Good, good. Out the way. With ratting a wee nose on him, just to keep him on his toes. He seemed a bit too confident there that we weren't going to do anything on him. But don't want people getting too confident in this. You still have to let them think. You could pass them at any point. 2 to go with 4 lap dash. It started with 3. We're down to a 2 lap dash with 2. Turned up. Oh, easy, Stephen, easy. 2 to go. Oh, he's dropped the wheel, doesn't get stopped. Oh. Oh, my goodness. The battle for the win is still on now. That was like a slow motion accident for us. We were just trying to judge our speed to avoid him, and we judged it to perfection for the crash. JJ's going for a picnic, he is. Only 1 lap to go, my goodness. Can we get back up? Let's even flash our lights at the man. JJ's cruising right on up the road here, dead slow. Oh, Colin McRae, out to play. No, he's not. He's just parked there. And it was the Spaniard who turned up that day and blew the competition away. That's early congratulations as well from ourselves, in the hope that he brain fades. He still has to survive the chicane, like, so it's not over. You never know. I dare you to clip it whilst I nail the life out of it. Oh, he didn't. Well done, sir, well done. Now, a few congratulations flashes. Unlucky JJ, unlucky. The two OP Sirocco's taking each other out. Mr. Sirocco, or Mr. Wagon, Mr. Wagon was not impressed. The cat jumped onto your knee. Hard to judge that one sometimes, I think, when you're on the outside. Very easy just to carry a tiny bit too much speed, and so easy to drop a wee wheel. You done well. It was a good effort. I was hoping that would have went down. Mr. Wagon. Oh, hi, definitely. Mr. Wagon. Right. There's 4. Let's do another one. Straight into another one. We'll dive into it. Another chance for JJ to show what I keep saying. This special talent that he has. A possible champion of the future. Will he show it? What do I think, JJ? Are you going to give me a race? Or are we going to dominate you and just beat you over and over and over again? If it beats you in this one, then that's an official roll on the go. A streak on the go. So you have to stop me in this one. Otherwise, I'm on a streak. Oh my goodness. No, he didn't take advantage of it. He didn't take advantage of it. Well done, well done. Pressure's on him now. He will be worried that if we start a streak, it could be the start of a bit of domination for ourselves. He really has to win this one, or he just might never win another race again against us. That's how streaks start. Oh. To the outside, I'm not taking that risk. Get yourself to the outside, I'm not taking that risk, I said. Defensive head on from the start, as it's only 4 laps. Trying to get the cut back on us, but did not leave any space for him. How was his drive? Out of the chicane. His drive was poor out of the chicane that day, poor enough to make me have a wiggle. We've got that one. Very poor though. We have. He's still out of it. He's coming back down. Tad. Can we get back in it? Almost back in it now. Oh, almost calling a created ourselves there. He's back in it now, probably. How do we get that one? Oh, he hasn't got as good as us. He's out of it again. My goodness. Mr. Baldy needs a special last lap. Oh, Stephen, you were greedy. That was greedy. Lucky to get away with that. And look, he still never got into the slip. Did he nail himself that one? No, he's not. He's dropped further back. My goodness, it's all went wrong. There's a streak going, ladies and gentlemen. A rage quit from JJ Balding 2 times in a row. Nah, he's been defeated. Nice Gary Senior. My goodness. They're talking in the paddock. Surely it can't be 3. If the run goes to 3, the bookies will not take any more bets on it being 4 or even 5. Has he gone? Is he gone? Are we just faster than JJ Balding for the rest of the day? No, a streak against the winning you, JJ. Not a streak of wins. A streak of beating you. That's what I'm on. I'm not talking about a streak of first places. I'm talking about a streak of JJ Balding driving lessons handed out in a row. The streak has been started. Eh? I'm definitely counting. I don't know about you. If you're not counting, I'll keep you up to date with that count. It's at 2 at the minute, JJ. Feel free, the lobby's open for you to hop back in. Don't you worry. Imagine it went to 3, JJ. If it was to beat you 3 times in a row at this track. How many times in a row would I have to beat you in this track for you to just say, Scotty, I'm never playing at Goodwood again with you? And then even when you're world champion, in that interview, when they say what's your favourite combinations, your answer will be, well, for sure, not Goodwood in Group 4 against Scotty Senior. People are bouncing into a room called the Big Race at Goodwood and doing 4 lappers. Indeed, JJ, we are starting. We'll give that gas a second. I went down the wrong way, that one. But you're better than me on Red Dead. Thankfully, Red Dead does not really bring out my competitive side in terms of competition. I don't mind being the poorest on Red Dead. That slow guy who's always stuck in the trees. I don't mind that. Round 3. Right, 4 people in. Here we go again. Let me see, are you trying any sneaky tactics? No, that's alright, you're still in the Sirocco. Although, I like how you left and rejoined, so as you would start in first place. I'm not silly, JJ. So you're starting in first, and then I'm starting in fourth. I'm not daft. That's what you're hoping for. You're hoping now that you break that slipstream, and I'm not even in the race with you. JJ has all sorts of sneaky plans up his sleeve. Maybe not. Maybe not. Good to see. Thousands of fans turned up that day to see who would win between Scotty Senior and JJ Baldwin. The streak was on 2 at the moment. And I may remind you, it was 2 totally dominating. Oh, we missed a bullet there. JJ still with us. Which is all that matters, really. It's all about JJ. Oh. Oh, get your nose in. I'm to her side at the minute. I think the Spaniard's on the outside, so I'd like to give him the slip rather than JJ. Because it's all about beating JJ. How was his drive? How did he get the chicane? Not as good as me. Making me want to wiggle. And he's got that one better on him too. He's out of the slipstream again. My goodness, it must be frustrating for the young man. He now needs to nail this section. As we drive round it like a granny. He did indeed nail it. He's back with us. How was his drive? Out of that one. Did he drop himself a wee wheel? Because he was having to push so damn hard. In the slip, a kid will take an unusual leg just because he's not following us right away. How did he get the chicane that lap? How did he get it that lap? Oh, he's following me now, alright, he's following me now. As the last lap kicks off. He needs to win to stop the streak. And again, he shall take an unusual line. Hold it in nice and tight. Oh, that was awful by ourselves. He's a coming. A big slow car on the apex. He's got to run, but he doesn't get a sexy nose to the inside, which was the important thing. But he does have the drive. He does indeed have a chance to stop the streak. He's still got a sexy nose to the inside of the young man. There's nothing he can do. He did try hard that day, but off he drove to the shadow realm as Scotty Sr. continued a now 3 in a row streak over young JJ Balding. There was rumours in the background that day that at the team meeting JJ busted into tears and said, I just can't beat this guy at Goodwood, not in the Sirocco. You pushed me. JJ, don't make me save the replay and go and watch it. Do you want to watch the replay? I did not push you off there, sir. That was all perfectly fair. You would have beat you all races. I'm going to watch the replay. There was where is it? There was definitely no foul play there, JJ, at all, young man. You pushed me off. Let's go and see. There was contact, but you drove off. I did not push you off the track. I am allowed to place my car on the inside of you. Where are we? Let's see. 3 in a row. He got three in a row. It should be number 4. Huh? We would not see JJ anymore. Oh, quite a nice wee car won today. Wee old fashioned one. Will you see, JJ? I'm sure when you see this from my point of view, you'll agree that there was nothing that I done wrong there at all whatsoever. Replays, Goodwood, play. You surely didn't want me. Like, at no point was there less room on the outside of me than a car's width. In fact, almost the whole corner there, I think you could have fitted 2 full cars on the outside of me. Held a lovely inside line in that last corner, no problem. You have three ROMs in a row. JJ or Jerry wants to see the replay as well. From many angles, you can't hit me in the braking zone, especially at FF cars. You turned into me. You think listening to you, I rammed you or drove into the back of you? I was on your inside, sir. You had a sexy green car on your right hand side. On we go. Lap number 4. Here's where the shit went down. We'll let you see it from my angle to start off with, and then I'll have a look at it from your angle. You clearly have a bit of extra drive there, but I do believe there is a sexy nose. Yep, there's confirmation of it. A sexy nose was still on your inside. There was again one more juke from this angle. That was we were at the side of you, like. Yeah, we were at the side. I don't see from your point of view how do it change to you. Hold that one in. Up to you. But didn't push you off the track or anything, JJ. If anything, I feel like you were coming in a tad. That was perfectly legal, I think. It was a strange one on your screen. It almost looked like a wee bit of a glitch, but I think that's because you turned in, and so it spun your back end out a bit. I don't think I'd have been punished for that one. What do you think, lads? We'll go back once again from my point of view. What are we thinking? Especially in the FF cars, right? We read that one. You turned too late. I don't know. My nose is on the inside of you. Whilst there's a sexy car, like if there's a car on your right hand side, then you can't turn right because there's a car there. Would you not agree? The jury is out. It was decided that day that it really might have been a dirty dog move, but again, it might have been perfectly legal. However, it did not affect the history books that the streak was 3 in a row. I'm taking it as 3 in a row, JJ. You can tell yourself in your head and in your heart whatever you want, but I'm telling myself that I beat you 3 times in a row with dominating performances. That's what's going down in my head right now. No, unsubscribed, disliked. See ya, I'm out of here. God dang it. Excuse me. Load settings. We'll load that one back up, although we should. Excuse me. There we go. Makes a bit more sense now if we're doing wee short ones. Everything else should be alright, I think. Don't think we need to change anything else. I can't unsubscribe from Scotty Senior. I reckon, JJ, you might be that wee number that keeps on jumping up and down. I reckon JJ's at home maybe. Scotty, congratulations on the 280 subscribers. And then you look at it and it's like 280. Yes, thank you. Up to 280, and then JJ's just like at home with a smile on his face, unsubscribe, and then he's back in the chat letting me know. Oh, so it's down to 179 again. Nah. How does it feel to be a dirty dog? I should really have my dirty dog sunglasses on, shouldn't I? That would be a proper dirty dog. I don't think that was a dirty dog move, honestly. It did. It actually surprised me a wee bit when I watched it on the replay. I did think to myself, on your screen, it almost looked as if there was like a large bump on you when the both of us was travelling at the same speed, really. So it almost looked as if it was like a wee bit of a glitch. Without the glitch, the movement of your car looked as if you received a heavy bump, but there was no heavy bump there. It was for sure a perfectly legal move. I'm very good at mathematics, and if you add your 4 tyres and my 4 tyres and subtract the other 2 round things, which are the 2 steering wheels, and then you have all the nuts on the tyres and stuff, the only reasonable outcome is that I beat you fair and square. Take it on the chin like a man. 3-0, 3-0. I'll be 15 minutes, no problem, I'm just chilled out.
He says it was either a racing incident or your fault. I think you turned in. I really do. And when there's a sexy car on your at the side of you, it's up to him. It's up to that car when you're allowed to turn in. If there's a car there in real life, that would I would be claiming off you for whiplash if that was a real life accident. I was fully ahead. Oh, did you think you were fully ahead there? I think we confirmed it on the way up. There was a wee tiny, tap on your rear, just to confirm that I was indeed at the side of you. Last lap of the race anyway, JJ. Would I tell you, if I'd let you drive around the outside of me here and bring it home, I'd have been sacked. My team would have been disgusted with me. They'd have been like, what was that? You just let the man drive around the outside of you. You don't do that. Huh? Not on the last lap. Maybe on lap 2. Not on the last one, JJ. You took a 13-year-old out of a race so you... Oh, that sounds so bad. That sounds so bad. Worse than Momo's. Very good, JJ. It could, Gary, it could. I agree with you. Now that it's up to 3 in a row, it could go on for a long time. The YouTube video coming out. JJ Balding, check out his latest video. Scotty's destroying my love of this game. Drivers like this Irish idiot are ruining GT Sport for all the rest. I look forward to checking that video out so well and seeing all the hate that you get after it whenever they say, you turned in, what are you talking about? Be aware of your own surroundings, you had a sexy green car on your right hand side. Mr. Kajin. Nothing for the nosy. Patton says, you two are well funny, the guy. He has me tortured. He has me absolutely tortured. I find him very funny, but I think he's a very, very funny, witty 13-year-old. Who may never show up in another Scotty Senior lobby again. He's bound to have heard them talking about it the last time he was out. He's probably having his dinner now, watching other YouTubes, and he'll be hearing those rumours in their chats and in the background that it's 3 in a row. I'm funny. You're very funny, JJ. I find you very, very funny. I don't believe all your sad stuff and all, but I think you're very funny with it. I don't believe it. I like how you just you say it as it is a lot of the times as well.
I have also noticed, it has not went unnoticed today, talking about handing out a bit of stick and abuse to young JJ Balding, this superstar of the future. It has also not escaped my notice that Benson's in the chat, and we're Goodwood. And the last time we seen Benson Goodwood as well, we waffled in his ear, and he changed game. He's not been back. He's changed game. So he's went to iRacing now, I believe it is, and joined a team and all, and he's fully into his iRacing, and he has not showed his face back at Goodwood again. So I think perhaps we should spread that stick and abuse out. Benson doesn't want us to even start a streak against him. He's not even given us the opportunity to start a streak. It remains. We just beat him once, the last time we raced him here. But there's no streak going just yet. Bromley is back in the house as well. Let's tell him that we're alive, with a thanks for joining me, everyone. That's all I need at the moment. Is Benson right now, as we speak, have we just given him the motivation to drop everything he's doing, middle of a big important job for work, and he's just like, God damn it, Scotty, I want to race. Huh? Brommy in the house. Hello, Brommy. How are you, mate? All good, hopefully. What one of Jerry's words there would you class as fancy? JJ? Youngsters? Editing? Or mechanism? What one of those words is the fancy one? Right, who's out on track for to have a nosy at whilst I'm chilling? A nice wee Alpha Live, right? It's brilliant. Nice red one. I like the Alpha one the best, but stay on board. The words aren't fancy when you put them together, they're fancy. A load of non-fancy words combining to make a fancy sentence. Is that what you're saying, JJ? Right? Didn't even know you see that could happen. It's the way I tell them, basically. Huh? Isn't that right, Jerry? That's Jerry's reply. It's the way I throw them together. You can supply me with 10 bog standard words, and I'll mix them up, and I'll stun you with a very sophisticated sentence. Only 121s at the moment out there, so no idea what these guys are up to at the minute. We're just waiting on young JJ Balding coming for his 4th driving lesson of the day around Goodwood in Group 4 in the Sirocco. We've showed him how to defend it on the last corner, or the penultimate corner in the last race there. Perfectly legal World Championship driving from ourselves after handing out 2 painful driving lessons about speed and consistency in the first 2. Don't punt me this time. Oh, look, who has turned up to the next one? Holy Toledo. Can we get 2 in a row over Benson? We need a bit of focus now. We need a bit of focus. We can waffle a bit of shite to JJ, and I almost feel like we can beat JJ with our mouth just by talking a wee bit of nonsense to him. But we need to be... They're only wee 4-lappers as well. They're aggressive ones. For a possible streak of wins against Benson. And it'll be 4 in a row against JJ if I beat JJ, and 2 in a row against Benson if I beat Benson. Please allow me some practice laps. No! Get the track, please. Attention, please. Attention, please. Get everybody, get your arse to track immediately. Benson must not be warmed up. JJ's in there as well, said, no Benson, no warm-ups allowed. What car did he jump in as well? The RCF? Not sure what that's going to be like off the line either. We'll get ourselves ticked in. What do I think? Straight into it. Straight into it. Put the pressure on Benson straight away. I think. Get rid of the qualifier. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Thank you, JJ. Oh, we're up here. That's all I need, isn't it? Does that kick everyone off track again? It did. Apologies. Attention please, attention please. This is an apology. This is an apology. Staff has repeatedly messed up here today. We will endeavour to improve throughout the afternoon. No, Benson says no. I need to practice. No, I want 2 in a row. You can. I want to see how many times I can beat you in a row. Let's go straight into it. I think yes. Boom, boom. Start the race. Let's get 2 in a row over Benson. He'll get lucky at Batchy. He'll get lucky. He'll be starting at the front of me and JJ. I'll maybe be away at the back or something. Although we thought that the last time. And we weren't, so maybe he'll be at the back because he's a new joiner. But I hope he is at the back. Where is he? Where is he? It's us at the front. Oh, and Benson and JJ's P5 and P6. Come on. Come on, son. Just stay ahead of him too. It was go, go, go. Oh, another one coming for it. Oh, I want to go and defend that, but he had a sexy nose. Nothing we could do. It's Benson! Benson, my God, man. He's picked a fast car off the starting line. Thank goodness we got a cut back on him there. Very quick car off the line. Rummy, we have to go for it there straight away. Hopefully you can slow Benson down and he doesn't follow us through. He hasn't followed us through just yet. Oh, he's not there! He's not there! My goodness, it's a 2 in a row. It is a 2 in a row. He's got punted off. He's at the chat. It's official, folks. And JJ Baldy's gone as well. My goodness, it's 4 wins in a row for Scotty Senior over the young sensation JJ Baldy. And Benson only back in the house. Benson's having bad memories of this track for sure now in Group 4. I could even quit out now and it's still counted as a win over the Emmons because we've completed more of the race. Make it a private lobby if you want to dice for cash. I don't want a real race, says JJ. Just make it a private one. Only the real good drivers. No one else is allowed to race. Only the Ferrari drivers who turned up that day was allowed to race. No, well not, JJ. You have to handle that stuff. You have to handle that stuff. I've handled it 4 times in a row. Twice in a row against Benson. If there's a lot of slow guys turn up that day, you need to stay in the race. So it's in the next race you're not starting at the back. Thank goodness Benson will be starting at the back in the next one as well, or well down, because if he was starting at the front of the race or anywhere near the front, he would have immediately dropped that slipstream and just drove away. We need to think about that. We maybe need to have a go in that car that he was driving. What was it? The Lexus, maybe? Because that is what's going to stop the streak. It's only a wee small 4-lap race. If he just, as soon as he finishes a race, even if we do beat him in the next race, if he starts in 2nd or 3rd place, then straight away he's basically won that race from the start. Right, let me just add this bit of information to the story for the grandkids. Just for whenever Benson gets famous, or JJ gets famous, we'll make that story sound as good as we can, you know. This 4-lapper has felt long. What even happened to you? Was it an incident between JJ and you? Because the both of you went out. Early days. The last lap of the race. What's the point? Let me see, we can win that on auto drive. What's the point in doing a dice for cash if there is me, you and Benson and loads of crap drivers getting in your way? Well, the crap drivers getting in your way is real. When you go to a proper race, there's crap drivers and there's good drivers. So the good drivers aren't just allowed to knock the crap drivers off the road. Sometimes the good fast drivers meet up with the slow crap drivers and their race is ruined, or they'll lose a couple of spots. That's the most exciting part about racing, is back markers. So it is, that's when all the shit goes down. That's when the good drivers make passes before a twisty section. That's when you get a wee bit of luck, you get unlucky. It's racing. That's part of it, young man. I don't think the back markers should even be ghosted in F5 races. I would leave that stuff on. So in real life, it's one of the most important parts of all kind of racing. You on pole with you and Benson at the back with all the shade drivers. Obviously you're going to beat us. Benson was ahead of me. I was behind Benson after the first corner there, and then passed him and just drove away like a bat out of hell. Your luck is amazing. This is why we should have private lobbies. But when you're starting to pull, me and Benson are at the back, and it's just three that are being competitive against each other, what's the point? I understand it's getting frustrating for you guys because you just can't get close to me when there's slower guys in the room. You know, my racecraft is just too high for you to compete with. Oh well, JJ, do you want me to kick them all? You tell me who's slower than you, and we'll kick them out of the room. Who shouldn't be here? Sorry, lads. Night waffling. Why would they have unghosted back markers in FIA? Because it's that's just everything that I said about in real life, in any kind of racing at all. That's when all the excitement happens. The excitement happens at the start of a race, and then at some point in the race you catch back markers in all forms of racing, and that's when all the exciting stuff goes down. Do you catch them in the right spot? Are you lucky? Do you see a big queue of them and decide, right, they're going to slow me down, let's make an early pit stop? It is a huge part of racing. kick them. Just me, you and Benson. Get away. No, I'm not. I'm not. Please, Scotty, make it easier for me. I'm only 13. I'm sad. I think we'll have to avoid them. Attention please, attention please. Good JJ Balding, that's it JJ Balding. Make your way to track please. Scotty Senior wants to defeat you for a 5th time. That's it JJ Balding. Lesson number 5 is about to be handed out. Make your way to track please. Make your way to track. Benson, you're on lesson number 3. Make your way to track, sir. Everyone's in your way, and my luck, that's what it is, my luck, puts me on pole. Me winning? You have to win the race in order to get on pole. Right, we're good to go again. Come on JJ, you can do this. What are you in? What have you went for? JJ sticking with the Sirocco. Benson is going, he's going to be ahead of us again from there. We should hopefully still be in a slipstream anyway. We'll be in the race. Very good chance for Benson, but to stop the streak. It's a random grid. Right, I didn't even know this game had a random grid. Organize the grid. Don't mean it, yeah, we'll change something in next time. If you want, if you want to be fastest first, I mean to throw in a 5-minute qualifier or something. Then I need to have a drive. So do you, JJ, because whenever me, you, and Benson is starting at the front, these Siroccos are just not good enough. If you lose the slipstream of Benson, then we're done straight away. And this time we've started at the back and Benson started at the front. I would say this is the race. Good driving, JJ, good driving, young man. And Benson, is he going to be hard to hunt down? Come on, son, come on. Oh, it's a load of time lost. We'll have to hold it there to try and get the job done. Oh, JJ's trying to follow it through as well. Benson's got the job done on us. My goodness. It could have been 3 in a row. Oh, too big of a chunk there for us as well. Oh, that was a lunge and a half, mate. That was a lunge and a half. And that just confirms Benson is back again. That was very aggressive from the orange guy. But survived. JJ now also in with a chance of stopping going. And again, oh, that's a punt to pass, JJ. That's a punt to pass, young man. Oh, that was rough. Oh, dirty tires. Still dirty tires. FIA officials are looking into that one, JJ. That was a push to pass around the corner. And he's on that stuff like a dog on a piece of meat with dirty tires. The car won't turn. Oh, I was still in it. We're still just about in it. Start bringing me back. No, he's still got to drive. He's drove right out of it again. Come on, come on. Oh. Need a good exit. Where we there? We need to nail a chicane to stand a chance at all. Although he will be disqualified, no doubt. For sure. Because there is rules in this one, JJ. Right, come on, a good chicane. Give yourself a chance at least, man. Oh, he said right before driving into the chicane, and the streak was over. My goodness. Disqualification, even with the disqualification, but the streak. Yes, love. It's over here. If you want it. Oh, lovely. Sounds like a plan. And that replay should be saved. Jerry says no further action necessary. That was a push to pass. 100%. I can't believe that, Jerry. Feeling sorry because JJ's 13. If JJ had been 17 years old, Jerry would have been in there, capital letters saying, kick him. I don't know why you allow people like this in the lobby. I have to try that car someday that Benson's in, because the Sirocco is, the start kills it when it's a standing start. What is it? The RCF Group 4. RCF Group 4. RCF Group 4. RCF, RCF. RCF, RCF. RCF. RCF Group 4, there it is. That is the Lexus. And it's just ridiculously good. Right back to work now. Benson is satisfied. He goes away. Now officially, once again, faster than me. Congratulations, Benson. Well done, Benson. Have a look back at what JJ did to me, and just drove away. Didn't even feel guilty or anything about his driving. Nothing wrong with that. And then that's the sort of person you're up against. He comes into the chat afterwards and says nothing wrong with that. That's for the last race. I am thinking of hopping off as well myself. What are we at? 10 past 7. Let me go and try this car.
Later.
Yes, there's one there, love. Keep that going now, wouldn't you? Don't disappear a bit. What are we going to do for tobacco?
You're going to go to the shop.
Oh. I've stopped smoking. Right, so it doesn't take up a no traction control then, I don't think. What are we thinking? I'm gonna have a go on this one. There he is, the dirtiest dog of all dogs in the history of Gran Turismo. Check him out, folks. He'll probably be a star of the future. He will, no doubt, have this wee story through up to him in all kinds of TV interviews. Ah, look at you, you fool. I seen that shit coming, young man. I seen that shit coming. Go and have yourself a picnic, live on stream. I hope you've got the blanket in the boot. Look at you, you nearly crashed again, trying to recover. Come on up here and get yourself another piece, young man. We're right here. Come get some. Here he comes. Now, no one wants to be on the outside, basically. Oh, I controlled that like a stuntman. On the hamper. His inexperience was so dark and I didn't even really get to see what it was like in the chicane. Look at the feel of it, but it's cool. Here's the sort of race that JJ wanted. With just the three of us here. Right, last one. For me, gentlemen. Only as good as your last race, even if Benson has accidentally left his PlayStation on and he's away now back to work. Benson, I'm faster than you again. you slipped up there. We were so fast, your car didn't even move. It remained at the starting line the whole damn race. JJ's went for the Jag this time as well. Go, go, go. And now that we do know the way this young man likes to race, what way would we like to pass him, maybe? Just a wee push to pass, maybe, in the same corner? Pay the favour? Just a wee push there, JJ, like that, and then a wee squeeze up the inside. It was very, very similar to that. Perfectly legal, nothing wrong. Is that what I hear you say? He's quit. Get nervous. Oh, that was fun. I made a mistake in the chicane straight away. You'd have been back ahead of me. That's exactly the same pass as what you did in me in the last race. Virtually identical. That is definitely JJ. That was perfectly legal. I'm only going by the rules of the last race. I didn't want to be passing you and ending up you just doing that on me. And the FIA official said there's nothing wrong with that sort of stuff. Jerry, have a look at that one. What did you think about that one?
Excuse me, sorry,
I am going to look back at this stream at the end of those two races, because I am convinced those two passes were virtually identical. So they were just a nice, like it didn't punch you in the braking zone. I was nice and gentle on the way in, but then just in the middle of the corner I thought, right, I'll just give you a nice wee nudge and squeeze you out off the track, which is exactly what happened. You're alright, Benson, it's okay. It's a shame now to lose the title of being faster than me in such a way, but it is ever so satisfying to be able to say once again to anyone who asks me, are you as fast as Benson? Right now I can say yes. The last race I had with Benson, we were that much faster. He didn't even leave the pits. Oh, JJ was back in the room there for Norwell. Sorry, I was daydreaming. JJ wanted a restart, or I'm faster than you. It's clearly, it's on stream. JJ, you're clearly not. The lessons have been handed out today at a quick rate. What am I doing? What you do with it later? It's okay. Got it. You wanted a restart. Please enter the room name. No, don't want to do that. Okay, no. Load. Tease them in with that. I did say that was my last one. Like, I can't believe I'm even going back to give you another chance. Yeah. If you get off now, then I'm actually not watching you again. But I'll miss Jesse. You're going to make me get off now. So you are to point that stuff out and rub it in your face the next time you can back on. I almost really want to get off now because you said that. So the next time you come in and say hello, Scotty, I'd be like, I knew you'd be back. Goodwood. 4 laps. Even the way we're racing against each other now, JJ, are we going to race fair? Because we need to not push the pass, because if we do another race now without discussing this as gentlemen first and agreeing that this is going to be a clean race, aggressive, yes, for sure, but always more than a car space left and no ridiculous punts. Otherwise, none of us want to be in first. If I start the race behind you, or if you start the race behind me, then the guy in the front is going to be awfully nervous, just thinking he's just going to wait and nudge me on. I actually can't stop watching you. He's addicted to the poison. Huh? What's it like, JJ? Do you get withdrawal symptoms whenever I don't get on? Anyway, what am I doing? I keep lifting this here because I need to light that. Group 4, that's all I need. Would you like a race in Group X in the Formula cars? The Formula cars were actually very nice to drive here. I'm not sure if we're going to race fair, are we? You see,
That's what I mean. Starting a race where the both of us are unsure about that is of vital importance, because whoever's in second place is kind of wanting to nudge the guy in first place out then, just in case he makes a clean pass and then gets punted out. I think we should agree that it's a clean race. Clean race, or will it? I think... What car are you going? The Jag was clearly very good off the line there as well. I'm going to have a go in this car and see what it feels like. Kick anyone else who joins. Let's be fair, Scotty. Only me against you. It actually feels quite nice, just. I like how it gets a wee bit of a step out of the back end as well, but it always seems to catch itself nicely. Right, let's concentrate this time on the chicane, because I've no recollection of what even happened in the chicane the last time I drove through it. It's pretty nice in the chicane as well. Right, it's pretty nice. That's all I need to know. What was JJ going for? You were going for the Jag. I'm gonna try this one. Is this the last race? I don't even know, JJ. I don't even know. I don't have to get off like so, don't. But we're not getting much interest in terms of the racing. Might hop off and try a bit of SnowRunner or a bit of Red Dead. I'll see. I don't know. I'll see. I can end up sitting on my laptop watching shit on YouTube. One v1s are good. Yeah, it does only take two to have a race, for sure, and 3 turned up that day. Good luck. Don't throw it away in the first lap. Oh, I'm going to try and just have to figure out if you're going to be clean with me or not. How much you're going to squeeze me to the grass or not. I guess I start every race with the right attitude, I like to think, and then I have a conversation with the people on track. Apart from that last race where the conversation, the race before that ended with you saying to me, look what I can do in mid-corner, bump off the track. And apparently that's perfectly legal. So then I started the next race with the correct attitude of this is a perfectly legal manoeuvre, and I thought it was it was executed to perfection. Oh, you have a sexy gold car on your right hand side. I took him by surprise there. Oh, well done, well done. A nice first lap, a very nice first lap. Excuse me. Oh, oh, we're dead, we're dead. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's reset. Was he bored? He was bored. When will the damage go away? Sorry, JJ. Coming now. Damage should be going away any second. There we go. And after some technical problems with the leader's car, he seems to be back up to speed now. It's a lovely car around that sector. Oh, you fell, you fell. Trying to get an extra wee bit of drive. And the last lap is ruined now. I think that's 1-0 JJ. Or do you even want to do any more? I am struggling a wee bit. I think the official streak. Yeah, hold on. Will I be correct in thinking that there's still a Sirocco streak going? Or did it change to this car after that? Too good in that one, JJ. What are you saying? He was off school yesterday. And you were at school today. You might be off tomorrow. Is this a nursery rhyme? I was off school yesterday. I was at school today. I might be off tomorrow because I still have because I still have the shitties. Well done, JJ. Clearly, a much superior driver. Don't you worry. The Ferrari would be nice in that track as well, more than likely. You'd like to think. Look, Group 4 Ferrari feels lovely. 1-0. Is it really 1-0? What do I think? Again? Do I hear you scream again? Let's try the Jag as well. The Jag must be half decent. JJ seeming to like it. Take ourselves in. This could be the end. You're not even on a streak, JJ, or a run. Whatever you want to call it, a roll. You haven't even started one of those, you know what I mean? You're just a one-off winner at the minute. All about this one, if you want to start a streak. Look at lucky you are too, huh? Me, couple of spots behind you already. I'm not sure how to start the Jag off the lines. Well, we'll put traction control on just in case. It was go, go, go. Oh, we're going to lose a slip straight away. Just like that, the slip has gone. He's already shaking the ass, trying to rub it in her face. He was a wee bit lonely out front that day. He would have to regret that. Oh, just about clung on to it. Didn't quite catch her gears through there. Down in the second, and no need for it maybe. Sounds good, love. I'll bounce off soon. Oh, the young man's dropped the wheel. He somehow managed to catch it, and that looked like a totally amateur's full live on stream. Two laps to go. That's even flasher headlights at him. See if that does anything. They are pretty powerful headlight flashes as well in the Jag. Let's see if that just makes him drive right off the track in the very next corner he comes to. He's shaking his ass. He doesn't mind the headlight flashes, he says. But does he drive off the track? He certainly didn't collect a good apex. Oh, again, not sure what to do in this car in that corner, and I think he might have a sexy green car on his right hand side. And the swapsy game has started. Let's shake the ass for him, because he gave it a wee shake for us. Again, we'll show him that can be shook all over the show. Oh, get down, get your nose in, he's bound to have drive on us there. A big slow car on the apex with Just over 1 lap to go. Oh, I looked away. Oh my god, I'm going to have a big set of 30 tyres now, buddy. Couple of wee wiggles, man. Oh, changed up 2 gears there as well. Can you believe that? Very slow, but well defended. I'll just drive out of this one now. Surely that's them tyres cleaned up anyway. Oh, defensive driving lesson 1 complete as JJ Balding heads to the picnic area. Let's hope he has a blanket. And I'm gonna bring it home now. This is like my extra lap. This is what you get to do in motocross when you win the race. When you win the race, you get to drive around and sweep the track. It's a lovely feeling. Look proud. Thank you for turning up here today and watching me sort that one-off winner, JJ Balding, out. New lesson. New lessons started. What do I think, JJ? 1-0. Huh? No, it's not 1 each. It's not 1 each, it's 1-0. Because now I've started. Now I've won 1. We'll go again and see if I can start a roll again against you of 2. What car would you like? Would you even like a particular car? Is there a particular car? You just think to yourself, ha ha ha, Scotty, I'll be shiting this. We'll definitely beat him in it. And they both of us will bounce into the same one. Let me know if you've got one that tickles your fancy. It's 1-1. There's no such thing as 1-1. Because it's all about how many you can get in a row. You got 1 in a row. Right now, I have got 1 in a row. So, it doesn't matter about you've won 5 and I've lost 1, because you're only as good as your last one. If I win 6 in a row, it's 6-0 to me. But then if you win 1, then it's not 6-1. It's you're on 1. You've won 1 in a row. I think I'm done anyway. I think we're going to have to end faster than JJ Balding as the dinner is brought out and sat down in front of me. I think we are. We're going to end. That dinner smells lovely. So we end the stream head and shoulders above JJ in terms of speed and consistency. JJ, thank you very much, young man, for the bit of fun. Red Dead, I'm going to enjoy my dinner here whilst watching something on YouTube. I'll see if there's anyone on doing a stream, and or if not, I'll see if there's any FIA races that people have done maybe for me to catch up on. And if not, we'll watch a bit of shite about something. There's always shite to find on YouTube. But yes, thank you anyone who's hopped in. There's a good chance that I will be on within an hour or two maybe. Certainly if not on a stream, probably on Red Dead anyway, JJ and Jerry, for a wee go at it. Off to get my dinner. Thank you. Catch you on the flip side, guys.